Oh, that did. Okay, so I had a complete system failure here, apparently. Of course, right as I was trying to get all the cameras up. So wait, give me a minute. Is that to that? So actually, I can use that. Frustrating. How to bounce up studio mode? Give me. Oh, okay, well that worked. How is it gonna react to two of them? Oh, not good. That. How would hold on just a sec. I'm having severe technical issues, y'all. Hope everybody's doing well though. Assume the stream is okay, and I got the thumbnail fixed. What am I looking for? Uh, didn't think so. Damn, I don't have one of those. I had one, but I sent it back. No, I'm not gonna do that right now. Smoke Luke. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get rid of that. Yeah, we need to get that out of the fold. Transition back to studio mode. What's up, y'all? Pin and locks. Have fun pinning locks. I have no locks to pin right now. Knock on wood. But I do have multiple cameras to still tend to, so we're gonna disconnect that. That still works. Yep. And try to get this one back. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Let me go back to this mode. Let's go back to studio mode. Go back to there. So, in some way, The importance of labeling your cables, y'all. Think we got a bad extension cable or something. Come on now. The fucking fuck. Flirk and flirk. Okay, hold up. I got another idea. Jeez. Why me? You chose to do this, Jason. Shut up. Okay, let's go with. Maybe. Hmm. You know what? Do it. You know what? Just do it. Just do it. Which camera was that I was trying to get it to just do? Just do it. That would be funny if this worked now. Because I hadn't tried this in a while. That still doesn't work. Nope, that doesn't work either. No, that doesn't work either. Okay, let's remove that. Yes. Please hold for severe technical issues, people. Please. So that's not going to work like that at all. I didn't think so. I think what we have here, y'all, is a iPhone issue. We'll get assembled in a minute. Y'all are already assembled, but you know, when problems arise, we get to deal with it as we go. Okay? See if you're gonna work. Then we'll isolate it. So that works just fine. So that means This means that we have total chaos and breakdown of order because none of these cameras are. Is this top right one? Are those both working on the bottom? That one is, but that one is not. Oh my gosh. Seriously? It is not. Jeez. Jeez. Why? Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and. I can't focus with it like this. That's not that camera, you idiot. No, stop getting confused. You know what I could try? Since that didn't work. Yoink! I could try this. Even though my cable's not meant for that. This is all iPhone's fault. Okay, can I get it over here? Oh, this is not meant for that. I'm gonna have to clip that to make this work. Beep, beep. Okay, I may have to clip that cord though. Cut the cord, y'all. Here, I'll look. My gosh. Okay. Try Jackson safe and lock. Uh-huh. Hold on. I gotta cut the cord. But I was gonna. Shit. Carefully. Okay. A lot of wires down there. Alright. Something is either going on with the cable. Oh, don't tell me it's an upside down. Oh, come on now. Either a cable problem or that thing problem. Yeah, we got a failure there too. Great. Great. We have killed all the cameras, y'all. Okay, this is gonna be a techie episode, huh? Really? 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 Close, dang it. Something going on with this whole. What's going on? Is it that? What is going on with this guy? Alright, let's bring you back. Yeah. Wrap you around. It was. That wouldn't have mattered though, I wouldn't think. Where does this cable go? Alright. Yet that one still works, believe it or not. Okay, it's crazy. Alright, just keep on get done with your beeping. One at a time. One at a time. Okay, well, now it's just to check this last one. That was the initial problem. Here we go again. What? Oh, come on now, really? Hey, y'all. We are 30 minutes in, huh? Just been watching me screw around. Nice. Oh, that's hilarious. Apparently, we're going to be broadcasting today from just this camera and the GoPro. I don't know if Apple did an update that's causing this or what, but half of the cameras aren't connecting. This is crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Probably have, but not midstream. This is probably the worst. Crash. This is the officially were the worst crash of of this year. But we got three. That's better than none, right? What in the hell is going on? No, I think I know. Hold on. Let me try something. Nope. Usually when this happens, it's because of Apple, yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was some kind of date. Okay, stop. Yes, there's an update. No, cancel. Okay, I get it. Cancel. Stop. Well, y'all, this is it. So let's get assembled. 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. Lock force! Jason's really to the assembling late, but the symbol lock force! Lock force, assemble! Hang it. Get a little bit of that going. Let's get a little bit of shit down. Ah! Yeah, it's a glitch. With it looks like the iTunes store has an update. and there's causing a glitch. This has happened before. Everybody calm down. We're okay. We'll be back correct next week, hopefully, after I get them all talking again to each other. I didn't think there's nothing wrong with that cable, and I heard it. Yeah, well, y'all heard it too, connecting and disconnecting. So, heck if I know. Of course, you're not going to work. Of course. Jeez. Oh, see, you're shaky. You are shaky. Calm down. It's okay. Let's close you down completely. Yep, there you go. You've been a little shaky ever since I updated you. Oh. Well, that doesn't look good at all. Okay. Calm down. Shit. Elgato's doing good, though. Knock on wood. Alright, let's plug you back in. I think something's wrong with the, hell, I don't know. I don't know. Get you back. I didn't have time to say hey to everybody. So hey everybody. Okay, there you are. You're back. We can go bounce over to the split screen and see what's happening. Oh, that one is back. Look. Look. Oh my God, everything came back. That's weird. I am one of them. Well, you know what? I would like to point out this is Wes's fault because the camera that started that problem was one that he donated to the cause. This was it. You started it. But now everything's symbiotic, so we're good. Woo, except for that one screen. I don't know what was there. No, what was there? Okay, this one's out of place. That's the jizzy camera down there taking the place of the shop south. So right there. No, wait. Wrong pluggy. It's a shame I can't run more GoPros as cameras too. That'd be fun. All right. Because I could plug in 3 or 4 of them. Since you wanted to work so well, let's see what happens. You know what? I'm also not plugged in here. Maybe that's what's causing this imbalance in the force. What's up, Zoe? Ow! I'm not going to go too far back on the comments, but I am going to see basically my code yet. It's chilly out there for show. Faux show, but not bad. The sun's out. You can see the sun coming out. So that's good. Is JBot working? No, I hadn't even had time to mess with JBot. It's not. JBot's like dead. Come here, JBot. You know, and I did talk to JBot yesterday. I had a strong conversation with him. Let's see if we can wake him up. There you are. Hey, JBot. How cold before you can't repin a cylinder? I was out yesterday, and it's not cold here, but it's here we go. Lights are back. JBot's back. Ooh, 100 points. I don't think... Yeah, what did I redeem, though? Why do you keep redeeming... Oh, you know what? Okay. It's all starting to come together for me now. Nope, go back. Go back. Go there. Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. We want to... You know, I don't know what in the hell's going on here. I'm just here for the ride. I don't even know how to make... I need that light bulb moment, and I'm not having it, basically. Oh, thank you. That is... Thank you. See, some of these things I can only do when we're live. I guess I could always run a temporary, uh, like an unlisted, but I don't know. Today's practice dummy day. Job. That's not how you spell J-bot, Jason. Sunrise truck in the house. Just, uh, I'm using I'm using y'all for practice. But anyway, what's up, y'all? What's been going on? I know a lot of y'all are like in the frozen areas, so hope everybody's doing okay. It's not too bad here. It's cold, but it's not bad. We never got iced in. Oh, you know what? Shit. You want to see some shit? Hold on. No, I don't have it. I don't have it uploaded. I don't have that uploaded either because I was having camera trouble earlier. It's all right. Woosa, Jason. Woosa. Woosa, woosa. I don't know why the Bajizzy cam's facing that way. I was trying to make it work and I never put it back. It's alright though. I'm not gonna touch it, honestly, at this point. It's good where it is. And I don't really have a lot of work today. Y'all might remember a couple of weeks ago I got this guy in. I finally started getting around to doing it. Where'd the key go? I'm so irritated about this because I'm basically wasted a key. Where did it go? So this guy came in during, I think I may have showed it off on one of the lives or something like that. Uh, I had a couple that came in. I'm about to work on one that's going back out Monday. But this one was a three lever, and the customer chose that key. I got the key done. You can see there, little oonches in it. Beautiful. I hadn't finished it yet because when I got to that point, I was like, "Oh, let me fix it here so you can see what I'm talking about." I had already. Come on now, come on now, you can do it. So the bolt was really hard coming out for one thing. Okay, there we go. Come on. Okay, there we go. The case was bent out real bad. I carefully, as best I could, it's still bent this way, but that's not a big deal. But I came in here with a couple of pair of little flat uh, pliers and bent out this case. It's still in really rough shape. If you can see. Kind of hard to tell on camera, but it's not even at all. It's bent out. You can see right there. It's been up, and here it's been down. And it's seriously got some weirdo peening. Looks like somebody tried maybe silver soldering it right there. Didn't want to take it apart because the peenings are so peened in there. Like that's going to be very hard to take apart. So I managed to like flatten it on the inside got the bolt to go out. And while I was doing it, I didn't really think about it a lot. I was like, you know, this is no big deal. Push the bolt out. And then I started getting to looking at it, and I was like, why is it so rough on that back end? I don't know. It's going along the pivot area. Anyway, long story short, got the key made for it with it in this position, and then like, ooh, beautiful. Actually, even comes all the way out. So then I was like, no, come back. And then I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, what? Is that why? Now that I look at it, is that why it looks like it's broken? Now that I realize what I'm seeing is a broken edge of the back of the bolt. Fuck. So the bolt's normally like, here's the bolt, hoop, and then it's got a hoop in it, and then a back hump. All right. So when you take the like, here's the bolt that comes out. So when the tip of the key comes along and goes shoop, it pushes this back. But if this mother effer is broken off right there, like that one is, guess what? You made key for nothing. On to the next one. Maybe I can reuse this guy in the future because it is beautiful. I did a fucking fantastic job on that. And no, I'm not going to charge him. Need to braze the bolt. Need to, yeah, but taking it apart, repainting it back together. Sure, if he wants to spend $250 on this thing, who's gonna get those rivets apart? Flatten out the metal, flatten out all the bolts and the levers that need to be done. If I had the ability to braze good enough, what I would charge for that would be, I wouldn't do it less than $150. That's not even on top of the $50 key. Well, 55 for those. So sure, if somebody wants to pay a couple of $100 for it, but I don't braze. So that's what needs to happen. But as to whether or not the people want to pay for that, it's a whole different story. Plus, it's not just a matter of brazing. I mean, that's probably an hour's worth of work. So you braze it, build it up, let it cool, file down the rough edges, cut it at exactly the right spot, and then get it all back together. It's a lot to put into a lot of these people's, from what I've seen. Oh, it would be nice to have this key. Oh, it's like people that send emails and they're like, hey, I've got a cabinet here with the one lock on it, and I want you to make me 8 keys or 20 keys. I need 20 keys for this cabinet. Until we're like, well, they're like $50 plus the key, right? Oh, okay, we'll just start with one. 20 keys. I need 25 keys for my cabinet that I keep my coins in or whatever. I want to try something, y'all. Let's see if we can get the system to crash again. Oh, look at you. tempted fate and I won. That's because it's a whole different connection. That's my view. That's the Jason view. King's Classic. You talking about that antique lock? So my thought would have been, since I can't braze, would have been same theory. I was like, okay, so what would I do if he wanted it repaired and I don't have the ability to braze? What's the next logical step? And yes, I don't have a tripod for this. Do I? Okay. Please hold. Boom. No, stop moving. Here, this is Jason view. So, yeah, my thought was... What was my thought? To take a... come to like... Take a roll pin, maybe? Like, drill... I don't know, it's pretty damn thin. At that point, you're only talking like a couple of millimeters. But my initial thought was to take a roll pin and drill a tiny hole through it lengthwise, but on hindsight, it's super thin. That's not conducive to a proper length of time for the lock. It may hold up for a little while, but eventually it'd snap off again. And in such a way the cabinet might be locked, and then he would be fucked. Did I say that out loud? Yeah, I think so. Hey, what can we help you with?
Where is it?
One of each.
Yeah, one of these. Nah, we got the regulars commercial, but I wouldn't mind finding one. What they say that when they going up? You know what it is? Don't need it. Yep. On the Google, man. Let me see.
What year is that truck?
Which one?
The Peterbilt.
2015. Yep. Quick, let me see if you do it.
Hold on just a second on my Peterbilt key. It's the same Peterbilt key I have.
Tell you what, you got the fine one.
Yeah, yours is longer than the normal one, so I gotta cross-reference this.
You know, Henry Jackson. Still old Henry Jackson. That green. You probably. Alright. Alright, let me give him a call. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, I call him.
One key I don't have.
Really?
Yeah, super weird. Guess I've never had one come in before.
Well, people better get that.
Yeah, like I said, I've got actual Peterbilt keys and everything, but I guess that one just got bypassed somewhere down the line. I'm about to add it to an order now. But let me see if they're even in stock there. Hold on just a sec. If so, I can have it by midnight, or I got to put an order in Monday, so it will be here by like Wednesday or Thursday.
Well, I'll come back on that weekend.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go on the road.
Did you still want to get this one right now? The other one?
Yeah, and I can get it in somewhere.
Okay. Let me make sure though, because it was unusual that I don't have that.
They don't say anything right here like bigger with the other stuff in it.
The bigger it is, more chance of it falling off.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's great.
Makes sense.
And yeah, some of those keys you got to cut down the head of them to even fit in there. Let me just make sure they have that blank in stock on the order that I got to put in here. Never know nowadays with these. Yes. Yeah, we're good. I'll add it to that order, and by next weekend it'll be here. It's showing 2020 plus, but it actually is 2012 plus. Alright, so just that one. Did you want to get any of those magnet boxes, or are you good?
I'm gonna wait till I come back.
Okay.
We ain't made no money. We trucks ain't moved. We trying to go to work.
Yeah, you didn't get stuck any of that up north, did you?
I ain't moving my truck.
Staying out of the way.
But money looking funny though.
Yeah.
I just checked my account. I'm like, yeah, damn.
Yeah.
She killed us, man.
Yeah. Imagine the ones that are stuck on the interstate and stuff up there are not in any.
Truck told. That's what I was trying to avoid.
So how does that work when they have to pull out multiple trucks? I know if you individually wreck, y'all have to pay the wrecker company or whatever to come do it. But when there's just line after line, does that go through the state MDOT, or does each individual driver still get fined or
I
charged?
still think we would charge. I mean, the record truck, they
don't play. I just wonder if it was like the state, that's part of the state's bill or whatever. 405 is the total. Just tap it right there on that white block. Yeah, I was wondering about that when I saw them pulling out line after line of.
Snow for a minute ago.
Oh shit! Really? He just said there's snow flurries out there. I don't have 1995 K1995. No. It's a B90. It's an old Saturn key, but longer without the grooves. And as we all know, when you start sticking shorter keys in vehicles, they're supposed to be long, bad things can happen. So I didn't want to take the chance. The B94 may have fit, but it did have the cutouts in one of the cuts that I was about to cut. So best off play it safe. These little cutouts right here. It was this key without the cutouts, but like much longer. And when I put it in the machine, I was like, what the fuck? That's longer. Oh, better not. Better not. So now I'm going to be the new proud possessor. The new proud possessor. I wonder if they have those in Rubberhead. Of 9 key blanks after he comes to buy his. Let's see. Oh, nope. No, it doesn't come up with the P on it. They're only available on it. So B94P maybe? B94P? I got all the other Bs. B91, 92, 93, 94, or not 94, 95, 96, 90. It's like, wait, that's why I spent so much time over there. I'm like, wait a minute. This can't be true. I don't have a Kenworth section. His key had Peterbilt. The book calls for Kenworth. It's one of those random keys that just pops up every blue moon. And now I got to order 10 of them. And I'll die with 9. $30 each on eBay. Is our attempts getting better? More batterer? So, where's the weather at? There it is. Oh, 27. 27 at 12:15 is unheard of. It is cold. It feels like 7 degrees. Fuck you. I mean, damn. Asp has a plastic headwind on AKS. Oh, I got a freaking huge order with several distributors right now. One of the 3 will have it. Feels like 7 degrees. Man, these conditions are expected to last until 6 p.m. Saturday. What, and then it's going to get miraculously warmer? Sunny conditions till 4 p.m. Damn. That sucks. I don't... Either which way. I hate the bitter cold. Faux show, 100%. I'm gonna remove this camera because it's not even part of the mix. No, it's like it's almost useless. Like it's so cold, but there's no fun involved of like snow, which is not fun either. We've got a tree out behind our house, not our house, but like 2 doors down. Big pine tree, and it's like this morning. Sounds not good. Luckily, it's not our tree. Wind chill should be around 0 tonight. Good Lord. That's cold. I came super close to being, to stopping and getting breakfast this morning at McDonald's, and I drove by and there was nobody in, well, there was like 2 or 3 people in the line. And I was like, I'm going to regret this. Sure enough, I regret it. I don't have any food here except chocolate donuts, chocolate stuff. It's a shame Jason has a wasted key on this thing. I'm just going to mail it back to him with this little diagram right here and say, Yeah, sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Mine never used short keys on the longer key stems back to the HD91, HD90. HD91, no. HD101 and HD91. Or something like that. It was the Honda keys, I believe. We took out so many of them. Hardware stores. That was the golden years of the hardware store cutting the wrong key. And we'd have people come up here with their key stuck in the ignition. Yes, they do, but the tree, we're not going to talk about that. The tree needs Houdini. Run out there. So they had to suspend, yeah, they had to suspend tree cutting operations. They showed a bunch of videos and stuff of, like, here in the south, the trees just, like, because of the weight of the ice. And then the energy crews, two of which were in here last week from New Orleans, they were out, I don't know if they were tree cutting crews, but anyway, they had to suspend that night up in, like, Oxford or North Mississippi, right before you get to the Tennessee line, which I'm sure was happening in Tennessee too, but, you know, Mississippi, that's what we saw, was they were like, we got to suspend operations because trees are literally exploding around our linemen. And then they showed a picture of a tree landing across a bucket truck, and they're like, oh, nope, we're done. We got to let this play out. And I don't blame them. It's warmer in Canada than it is in Jackson right now. That's a trip. I got my heater right here. It's not doing any good right now, though, besides keeping my legs warm. It feels like 7 degrees. I'm going to go stick my nose outside. I have not done that now. I've been comfy right here since we had the Yale camera collab. Let me go see. I don't have a mobile mic on or anything. Let me go poke my nose out here. It doesn't feel like 7 degrees. It doesn't feel like 7 degrees out here, especially in the sun. Maybe I'm missing something, but that certainly doesn't feel like, hey, watch out, 7 degrees. Feels like more like 27 to 30. Maybe if the wind picked up, it would. I mean, it's chilly, yeah, but standing in the sun is not bad. It's not that bad. Well, no, it looks fine out there. And I don't even have long johns on either, so maybe I just happened to go outside when it wasn't windy. I mean, I can definitely feel the chill in the air, so I guess if the wind started coming back through. When I see the awning start flapping again, I'll go out there. Try that again. Do I even know what's it? We have had a couple of instances of that, yes. One time, back when I was little, it got really cold out. We had like 8 inches of snow at one time, but even then it wasn't 7 degrees. But like 10 to 12ish years ago, we had a real good snow drift thing. It was like 8, 10 inches of nice powdery, fluffy snow. Everybody was thrilled. Yeah, I do. I miss my pole. I was lamenting that this morning. My pole. I even told the guy over there, I was like, I miss my pole because of the wind. I could stand on the downwind side of it. I don't have that anymore. I can duck around the corner here a little bit, but it's just not the same. Just not the same. Stay out there for 10 minutes. Yeah, that was a different story. If I sat out there for a while, it'd probably be a different story. But like I said, when the sun comes out in Mississippi, everything's all right. Everything's just fine. Peachy. Just peachy. We don't use that term, but everything's just fine. As long as the sun stays out. Battles its way through the clouds to make an impression on the world of Mississippi. But when the sun goes away, then it'll feel like 27 degrees. Yeah, I want to see a car wreck. Hold on. Nope, wrong screen. Nope, wrong screen. Quiet. Doop. Come on now. Yeah, the awning's blowing. You're gonna make me go outside. I don't want to go outside though. I don't want to go outside. Well, if I have to, but you posted an exploding tree video. Oh, I missed that. I posted the AMR wreck yesterday, or Thursday night. Did you see that one yet, Gumby? As an emergency responder, and the ambulance crushed somebody's car, hit somebody's car. Uh, you know how that works. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Let's see if that works. That's interesting. I gotta wait for a minute for it to upload. I gotta fix the volume. All right, we got full screen for full effect. Maximum effort. Did y'all hear anything? Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What can we help you with?
I'm sure if you're gonna get on a Keystone Creek.
No, we don't do those. During the week, check with Aloha down at Wested Fortification. They're not open on Saturdays, though.
Alright.
Yeah. Wasn't too loud, was it? I have it set to like lower. Lower. Ooh. Start over. Oh, hey, Dick, thanks for coming back finally. And here we go. So she starts backing up right there, and I'm like, holy shit. And then she starts driving forward, and I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, right now I'm thinking, what are you about to run? Are you about to flee? So I start to get my phone out to make sure to get her tag, and then she stops. I was like, okay, let me go check on this dude. I'm like, yo, bro, you okay? In the other car right there. And then I was like, oh, dude, you okay? And he's like, oh, my neck, I can't move. No, he was like pretty shook up, like. And then I realized there were kids screaming in the back seat, and I was like, shit, son of a bitch, there's kids in here. I couldn't get the door open because of the safety lock, and so I had to like reach in and fumble with the latch. That's me trying to get the back door open through the window right there, and I was like, I can't do it. And, hey, that son of a bitch, damn door won't open. Let me try the window or something, and I couldn't get anything to work. Oh, finally, I was like, yay, I got the door open. Okay, kid, you okay? Oh, shit, there's another kid in here. There's two kids in here. There's one on the other side, and wait a minute, Jason, the other side got hit pretty hard. Let me go check on this other kid, because he doesn't look like he's doing too good. Hey, and the restore guy's over here just watching the whole thing. So I'm like, hey, kid, what's up? What's up? You okay? And he's all like, wow. He's like 2 or 3 years old. So I'm like, all right, dude, like, raise your hand up. Like, let me give me some motor skills. Like squeeze my hand. You okay? Like, you okay? You know, blah blah blah. And then homeboy over there gets out, and then he's like all kind of stumbling around and stuff. So people are assholes. Also, by the way, if there's a wreck right there, don't be an asshole. So then Kim's over there in the background, I guess. Yeah, just turn it up a little bit there. So then I was like, all right, well, come on, kid, let's go. Let's get out of the car. Yeah, this is not a place for you to be. So let me snatch the kid out of the car. Somewhere along the line here, the security dude shows up. All right, got the kid out. Other kid's out. Let's go over here and check on your dad. So then check again on the other driver. He's all like, son of a bitch. Can't really tell there, but he's like, oh. So then homeboy's like super wobbly. I'm like, bro, come on, let's go over here and sit down. You're like wobbly. You got a kid in your hand and you're wobbly. And he's like refusing, like dazed out. Super dazed. No airbags, by the way. No airbags went off in their car. I think her car caught some airbags. I don't know. I have to go back over there and look. So then the ladies over across the street come out. Oh no, kids, let's go. And then homeboy's like, I got to do this. I'm not even from here. This sucks. I don't know what to do. I was like, bro, you're wobbly. You can actually see him wobbling right here. I was like, bro, you're wobbly. Come sit down on the bench like I've been trying to get you to do. Damn it. Come, okay, go that way. Go that way. Go there, and J-Trans come through, like, get the fuck out the way! Hey! Okay, thanks. And then I'm like, okay, come over here. Sit your ass down. Meanwhile, homie's in the second car being like, son of a bitch, kill me right now, please. This just sucks. Why did this happen to me today? Oh, Finder security dude decided to direct traffic, which is never a good idea to do right there, but sometimes it is necessary. So right about here, I'm putting the kid on the seat, and I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, you know what? While I was over at the car, I felt the car move. I think the car's not in a safe parking position. Let me go check on this. And let me go check on this other dude. He said he was okay, but this car, something's weird about this car because I felt it move. Yep, it's in neutral. Well, like halfway in drive, halfway in neutral. So I get in there and put it in park and take him his fuzzy pink keychain. And then an AMR dude, AMR just happened to be coming through right after it ended here. Kim had called, but an AMR just happened to be coming through, and I was like, "Yo, there's kids here, check them out." And then Capitol Police flowed up, and that was the end of that. They had to tow all three vehicles. Homeboy in the second car was just like FML. He tried to. We thought everybody thought his car was okay until he backed up and tried to turn the wheel, and the wheels wouldn't turn. So he couldn't go anywhere. All three had to be towed. They had to have three different tow trucks. There's Good Samaritan laws.
1 second.
Okay, you're fine.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm the one you made the key for. You made my key.
Cool.
For $75.
I did not. I did. Okay. Cool. Yeah, kids were fine. They were playing in the other room. I did motion motor skill check. Apparently the seat belts the seat belts were not fastening the child safety seats correctly. They were belted in to the seats, but the seats weren't uh done right. Where they weren't fastened in correctly. Apparently the cop got really irritated with them about that. So if anything, it would be on the person who belted the kids in. Luckily, it wasn't more of a head-on, because apparently they weren't belted in. Hey,
I locked my keys in my truck around the corner. You guys, y'all do any? My daughter's father said that he got the truck he made here, but he's in Canton right now.
I wouldn't be able to come out until like 4 o'clock.
That's fine. Cause I own the store. I mean, I got the store.
What kind of truck is it?
It's a white.
Like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. That stop sign was like, she didn't stop at all. And when I went over there to give them the footage for, because I always take footage over to and email it to the, parties that were gotten. When I first went over there, the chick was like, "Are you the driver?" And I was like, "No, I'm the business owner right here." I was like, but I got to go over the footage or whatever. I didn't see what happened. And she's like, "Well, I have a dash cam." I was like, "Okay, congratulations. We have cameras on it too." Is it the RV lockout mentioned earlier? No, I don't know who that was. This one's going to end up canceling anyway. Pretty sure I know who that person is. And they're going to be out there with a coat hanger for the next 3 hours. So I'm not overly concerned about it because it's gonna get canceled regardless. I'll put this right here just in case. I would, and that's yet another reason why I really don't go do lockouts on 80% of the time. Too old to be chasing after lockouts. Never did buy a set of the RV master keys. Thought about it, but we don't really do lockouts, so. What's going on outside? That button worked! Oh my god. All the cameras are still working except for that one that... Oh, I unplugged it on purpose. It's that algorithm, probably. Whoever it was saw me on live, so... Or, like, when they probably Googled, like, saw, oh, look, they got a YouTube channel. Oh, look, YouTube says that this dude's live right now. Oh my god, he is. Unfortunately. Monday through Friday would be a different story. If possible. I've been getting piled up on these days. It's like, oh, can you get this? Can you get this? We had one come in, when was it? Yesterday, I think. Friday. Of course it was a Friday. Of course it was a Friday. Of course it was a dollar store. Of course it was an emergency. You know, the boy who cried wolf one time? Well, there's a particular NSP, which stands for National Service Provider, who sends this request over as an emergency. Every time it's an emergency, which, these are emergency service providers, right? But every time we've gotten the request and we've gone out for this same company, we get it as a emergency. When we get to said location, the emergency is, oh, well, we sent that order in like 4 months ago. We sent that order in 3 weeks ago. I have not ever heard anything less than 2 to 3 weeks from this one particular company. So Friday we got one that was out in Clinton, which is like, to me, way the fuck out there. I don't like going to Clinton just because of the way you have to guess. I don't like Clinton. No, sorry, Clinton people, but I just don't. I never have liked going to Clinton, probably because I used to have to go to Clinton a lot, and I just got burnt out on it, especially during my AAA days. It seemed like every other effing AAA member lived in Clinton, and I was always going out there. Basically, long story short, I hate going there, bro. It's like, oh, I dread it. Well, they sent over a request at like 3:30. Oh my God, the dollar store, the lock's missing. I was like, no, no, no. Oh, wait, hold on. Who was it? Oh, hell no. Not only no, but hell no. Because I know that when I get there, they're going to be like, LOL, we sent this order in 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that was the one that I told. Oh, Joe Flirt. Well, I told him to call Jackson Safe and Lock. I'm assuming they answered their phone and went to help them. Hope so. Well, yeah, if you show up right away, if I jumped in my truck and said, y'all gotta wait here, I gotta go unlock a Ford, then it'd be a whole different story. But our hours are 10 to 4 Saturday, and if I leave to go do things, guess what? It means I'm not here to take customers from, even though it may be dead, it may also be busy. Somebody may walk in the door needing 20 keys in an emergency. Right before live started, I had a guy come in and bought 70 something dollars worth of keys. If they send it as emergency. Yeah, but I wasn't about to on a Friday, and like literally, I just gotten done with a emergency request that kind of was more of an emergency, and also it was a government customer, so those are considered. We if we do them, we gonna do those over anything. So hopefully, I solve the problems of the vacant people starting or the unhoused people starting fires inside of a building. Which I take great delight in stopping, by the way. I told them that. I was like, I purposefully came out here after you told me what happened because I deem that as an emergency. If they're going to be starting fires in your lobby to stay warm, that's just stupid. Go in there with a sleeping bag. Yeah, that's completely fine. Go in there and try to start a campfire inside of a lobby of a building. That's a whole different story. Do it right in front of the store. No, with my luck, it'd be one of those ridiculous ones that are pain in the ass to get open. We'll take care of the store. Now, I know what happens when I leave y'all alone. I know what happens. We've been down that road before. Need a remote control virtual presence that Jack could control. I know. Maybe one day we'll get there. For right now, I can't even keep 5 or 6 cameras up at one time. So, you know. But, yeah, like, I'm so super jealous of the chatbot that Ryan Hall uses. Like, I would love to have a chatbot where I could ask it things and it would tell me things like, oh, hey, Jason, who was it that posted something in Discord? Check out the tree exploding in Discord. I can't even get it to call up. So he won't even act right for me. Okay. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get there, but yeah, and we could definitely go mobile. That would have been really cool. There's no way to do that. There is no way. I don't think there ever would be a way for us to transition from a corded connection to mobile. Like I could literally go live from a phone. Most people do nowadays. Like just straight. We wouldn't have all these fancy camera angles and stuff. But you can't transition back and forth. That would be super cool to be able to go back and forth from mobile. Because then I'd be like, okay, I'll come down here. It's not that busy, but it is kind of busy. Because I got to go do stuff over here. I do have a video that I just filmed yesterday. Thinking about, I've just ran it through the editing to see how it turned out. Every one I've done lately has been wonky. Got a lot of video out there, but a lot of it's wonky. It's all the only way I can describe it is it's wonky video, so I'm not able to use it. And I end up having to cut and crop to make it an even semblance. So I ended up just like getting, shorts or something out of it, which I hate. I don't want my channel to become all shorts. Long format. Star used to stream from the road. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like his overindulgent use of making every single person watching a mod is what kind of led to that downfall of his channel. The problems associated with. Like you don't need every person there does not need to be a mod. I don't know. I think YouTube may have been internally flagging because of that. He was making a video on disassembling some tubular locks that turned into a disaster. Don't even talk about. Yeah, there's probably over my lifetime of doing this little fun thing, it's like there's probably hundreds of other videos I would have done out, except I'm working on it. Somebody comes in, I get distracted. I come back to the project. I just want to be over with it, so I'm like, I just finish it, and then so I've got open-ended filming, and I mean I just delete those. The ones that I don't ever. I've got file folders every year of non-uploaded videos or raw footage going back 7 years, 4 to 7 years now, that gets up to about 250 gigabyte, and then my actual uploaded video file folder is the same. So I have literally twice as much content that never gets edited into videos, that if one day for some reason, like, I don't have anything else to do, I have a bunch of videos from the past that I could edit and upload. In the meantime, I just think, do you want to see this? A few people, yeah, but overall, in the scheme of things, it's not worth me taking the time to edit it when I could be doing other stuff that needs to be done. So it is what it is, right? Maybe one day start spitting out a bunch of old videos. Be like, you looked so young then, Jason. You didn't have as many gray hairs in your facial area. Oh no. No. Well, you want to hear it smack one more time? Luckily, everybody's okay, but we can watch it smack one more time. Yeah, we both jumped. Kim and I were both out there. We jumped. We were like, I usually don't jump, but I definitely jumped. Like, she was going to hit the other car. This is the dude at the top there. Like, she pulled out in front of him, too. Like, he saw it coming, though. He was like, when I was talking to him, he was like, man, I saw that shit coming. I was like, yeah, I could see your wheels. Like, if you watch right here. Boom. He sees the other car coming, then he sees he said he saw the lady start to pull out. Bam. He tries, from another camera angle, he tries turning his wheel, but still gets clipped just a little bit. He was so pissed. Like, come on, man. The red SUV was a female driver. What's up with the vagrant situation? Everybody else is dealing with them too. Like I said, that's what I was talking about. The government agency that needed me to come lock up their foyer. Foyer. So, double sliding doors. Beep, beep, like a grocery store. And they'd only been locking, they had bought a bunch of cylinders from me a few months ago, but never could get the other one working. And then they came to get extra keys and were like, hey, we never did do that. There's something wrong with the lock. And I was like, there's nothing wrong with the cylinders. If you need me to come do it, let us know. Then that night they had them trying to start a fire. So then I had to go down there and now they have to lock both doors, which they should have been doing anyway, but. So, it looked like she did it on purpose. It's just one of those situations where everybody's having to, and whatever. They're trying to stay warm. I get it, but you can't inside of a building. You can't fucking start a fire, especially an obvious government building, clearly a government building. That's just stupid as AF. Our vagrant dude, last I heard, was in the hospital with a hurt hand, probably from fucking around with something. I don't know if he's still in there or he's out. I'm sure they got him out as soon as they could. She probably tried to beat the first car at the intersection and didn't see the one that was coming at her. Yeah, I think that's what was going on. She was trying to. She looked to the right and saw that car and was like, oh, they're slowing down. You can actually see her in there. Hold on, let's zoom out. Her airbags did not go off either. Let's see. Let's get it real big. Let's take a peek in there and see what she's doing. I thought she was trying to hit me right there. And I was like, okay, bitch, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yep, she looks right. She never even looked left, did she? You can see her looking right. Is that a phone in her hand? She never did look left, did she? She didn't even bother to turn her head. Hold on. And she was 100% trying to beat that car. Lord. It does look like a phone. You know, I've got the other footage. That would be funny. Hope she submits her dash cam insurance, her dash cam. Because I do have the other version of that. That's actually a layered video. Let's see something. Doop, doop, doop. Let's take out that part. Let's take out that part. And just do that. She looked up when that collision happened, that's for sure. Alright, so now we can email that to myself. Let's pull it up. Let's be investigators. Were you holding a phone in your hand? It's not a phone, but were you not looking in the way you're supposed to be? Like, look both ways before you cross the street. Alright, let's bring in a different media. Browse. Doop. Doop. Woo! Pause. Let me make it a little smaller. It's pretty big. I wish there was an easier way for me to shrink this, but is it Control or Alt? It's Control. You can see both hands on the steering wheel. Well, good. At least she wasn't holding the phone. I mean, just didn't look. Didn't look in both directions. But it almost looked like her head turned a little bit right there. No. From here, it's not my problem. I gave the footage to whoever needed to see the footage, and oh, shut up, Fred. I guess I should say, shut it, Fred. Shut it, Fred. We were sitting out there enjoying the sunshine and the clean Mississippi air. I was missing my pole was what I was doing. I was out there like, I have no pole. You can see her cross her hands turning. Well, at least she didn't have a phone in her hand. Shut it, Nixon. We were out there enjoying the sunshine. Don't park there. Darkening your lungs. Yeah. What are y'all doing?
Really? I guess if y'all be gone for a while, I'll find another spot. Okay.
Better just be a cookie run. I need a one that says Frank on this. $100% knew it was record people. 100% record people. Oh, my chat's backwards down here. Reflection of the poem. What you talking about? Which camera angle are you talking about? Subpoena her dash cam footage? Yeah, dash cam footage. I got dash cam. Okay, we'll give it to your insurance. I bet you 100%. Bet you 100% that her insurance does not get any dash cam footage. How many people you had to have towed out of there? Oh, the one, though. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, that's, that? Yeah. Oh. It's so sad. So sad. It's so sad. There it is right there. That was it. That was my poll. Missed my poll. Why is this? Why is my... What in the heck? How did this happen? That screen wasn't supposed to have all those cameras up on it. And then the one from the other day was I always show the uncropped. Here's the uncropped version of that. And it's even funnier because if you watch coming from the other way. Oh, look who happened to look who happened to be coming the other way. The supervisor was right there. Like, son of a bitch. Did that just really happen in front of me? Did that just really happen in front of me? Why, yes, it did. I even had to email the footage to the supervisor for AMR because I gave it to the. I wasn't going to give it to him. I didn't offer it to him, but I always offer it to the victim, and in that case, the victim was like, "Thank you." The victim was also lucky the police didn't smell inside of the victim's car, and I wanted to say, "Hey, just in case a random ambulance hits you at an intersection when you're not doing anything, you might want to spray some Lysol or something in your car." But I didn't say it. I was just like, "What's your email? I'll send you the footage." And then the AMR lady was like, "Hey, friend, can I have that too?" I was like, "Well, whatever. I guess." That was just 2 this week. And our thoughts and our theories are this fucking pause. We were like, right up until that thing popped up, this guy right here, it seems like our accident numbers are increasing. That concrete barricade that they put up to do it, it really seems like the number of accidents are increasing. Now, you might say, and I've had people say, "Oh, it's just so hard to see out of that intersection when you're making a left." Yeah, it's hard to see when you don't look. I literally yesterday there was 2 vans that are bigger than mine. I drive an Astro. It's a shorter van, but there were 2 Savannas out front, one in my spot and one there. And I'm like, these people? Can they not see around my van? Because I literally never, when I'm pulling around the corner, obviously my van's not there to be blocking the way, but yesterday I pulled out from the street. There happened to be several vans out there, longer than mine. I could see around the corner perfectly fine. So, it's not that. It's not a visual obstruction at any means. You do have to kind of edge up. Now, that ambulance, you do have to kind of edge up to the, there's no lines there anymore. So you have to edge up to where you would be in the crosswalk if there was a crosswalk there. But when you're at that point, you're still not sticking out into traffic. You're safe behind the concrete barricade. But no, you can see perfectly fine. Just if you look. if you actually use your eyeballs and look. Yes, it's hard to see. I was trying to write another script. I had a script for that, and I was trying to write another one, and it didn't work. Obviously, because it should have triggered when you did that, and it didn't. Damn it, Jason. Coding genius, I'm not. Hard to see when you don't turn your head. You can ask footage for $5. $5 for the footage. I selling footage. And it was funny, the cop with the AMR versus car, the cop came wandering over to me because I was just standing there waiting for them to do their official business, It was just like, y'all can do your thing, and I'll talk to her later. Or whenever y'all get done. And one of the cops, when they did get done, another one of the cops came over and he's like, "I know what you're waiting for. I know you got the footage." I was like, "Yeah," so I showed it to him. He kind of laughed. He was like, "Yeah, AMR didn't take that corner very well." Oh, we are way past time. Shoot! Well, let's go to the disassemble screen. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. What? It's up. It's up. And it's on cue, too. And I didn't even try that. That's amazing. Huh. Well, at least one thing worked, right? Alright, y'all. It is time to disassemble. Time to get out of here. I guess I'm going to find out whether I'm unlocking a F-150 this afternoon. It'll be S-Tool for that one. Way easier than anything else. most of the time. Y'all better not screw around in the record store for an hour and come wandering out. They're going to screw around in the record store for an hour and then come wandering out. Make me get pissed. I need it, yeah. I may have to put it on later. Alrighty, y'all. Have a great weekend. I'm going to edit a video here. See if it's worthy of being a video. And, then be cold and go home. And wish I had that McDonald's that I didn't pick up. Man, there's leaves all over the sidewalk. Never did top off my coffee either. Got me a ding dong. Got me a ding dong. Lock force disassemble. You're supposed to be able to like tap this twice. And I can never get it to work. It's like I ended up having to tap it like 53,000 times. Ding dong. Do you like ding dongs or cupcakes? Hostess ding dongs better or hostess cupcakes better? Is the question of the day. Kim asked me that. I like cupcakes better. I don't know. Sometimes I don't really want to either, but today we have to. Because I gotta fix some phones. And then I gotta do the editing. And if I stayed live, all you'd be doing is watching me do this. Cupcakes are the better ones. 100%. I only had her get ding dongs because I was getting tired of cupcakes. Ooh. See, as Wes just triggered something. Make a shot of coffee. They are back from the record shop. We got an ad and no Jason disappeared. That is terrible. bad thing about this is I don't have any half and half. Y'all, so here's the situation. Let me break it down to you before I go. We're all going to starve to death. Everybody in Mississippi. That sounds dramatic, but it's probably true. So Kroger is our grocery store chain. All of the Kroger's trucks are sitting on the interstate frozen right now. Well, they're not frozen. I'm sure they are by now. Kroger can't get anything. Kroger is the main grocery store around here. We have a grocery store around the corner. It's not a Kroger. They're probably fine. Plenty stocked. I'm sure I could go get whatever I need over there. That's how it was during the great toilet paper shortage of whenever that was. But right now, because Kroger can't get their trucks because they're all in lines of trucks on the interstate up north, nobody has Kroger's are empty. So we're all going to starve to death. Half and half. Oh, look. Hey, James is here. Long story short. Oh, they did open up an interstate? Well, maybe they're going to get restocked because they've been out. You could actually go to MDOT app. MDOT has an app, Mississippi Department of Transportation, and look on the cameras. The roads look clear when I look at them, but then on the same token, there was like reports of, look at this long line of trucks that are just stuck on the interstate. I don't know. Hopefully we won't starve to death. The reason I said all that was because we ran out of half and half pretty quick. We're out of half and half. And I'm sorry for slurping at you.